back in Jamena?
Oh, in fact, you know, it's another story. You know, all my family, all my family members are vaccinated against COVID.
Yes.
Only one who is 9.
Okay.
So for this one, she need to have the COVID test before traveling.
Mm.
Yes, and unfortunately, when they did the test, the COVID test, she was positive.
Oh my God.
So really, I can tell you that this disturbed everything in the program. So
Yes.
I was obliged with my wife to decide that to share the family in two. So
Okay.
my wife and the my daughter who is tested positive will stay there, and the two daughters
Mm-hmm.
traveled uh, traveled on Friday morning. So they arrived. The two daughters arrived, but my wife and the one who is
The last one.
the last one didn't come. They stayed there in Niamey. Probably it will be until at the end of the next week.
Wow.
Yes, yes.
Wait, Mr. Ali, 9-year-old children,
Yeah.
can they have COVID? Because this thing is getting, it is not clear. Can a 9-year-old child have COVID?
Really, this is what happened in my family. Really, I didn't believe so. But when my wife sent me the certificate that she is positive, I was really very surprised. I was
No.
really very surprised. But
Please, there is this myth about COVID, especially in African countries like
yeah,
Cameroon.
yeah.
I had somebody here who came and lived with me last year from Jamena. And this guy had been vaccinated. He works for the World Bank. He had been vaccinated. He had taken all his vaccines. So he came, and the day before he had to travel, 2 days before he had to travel, he went to do the test. I told him that Cameroon is complicated. When you arrive there, talk with the person who will receive you, so that they should not complicate your life.
Yes.
He went, and since in the World Bank, in his mentality, he studied in France, everything has to be straight, transparent. So he did the test, and the next day, they were supposed to send him the results in the morning.
Yes.
They waited till about 4 p.m. and sent him the results that he was positive.
Oh, sorry.
When he received the results, he called me and was panicking. I said, but how? I told you to see the people. Cameroonians like to be seen. I asked you to see the people.
Yes.
So I asked him to go to his travel agency, Askai.
Yeah.
Askai will tell him what to do, because he was supposed to travel the next morning, I'm sure at about 10 o'clock.
Yes, yes.
So he went to Askai, and they told him that, no, go to another clinic for a counter test. And he went there, did the test. The next morning, they sent him the results that he was negative.
You can see.
So
you can see.
that is just why I believe that the results are not clear, because I've never heard of a 9-year-old child who is tested positive.
9 years, 9 years.
Yes.
And the fact is, currently in Niger, they decided to keep only one one health center who is doing the COVID test, because initially we have 3 centers.
Okay.
But since a while, they decided that all the 2 other centers are canceled. So only one center is doing the COVID test. And as you said, you see, we didn't have a chance to go somewhere else to do contact test, you know. And this is really very complicated. Yeah, really, because as you said, in many cases, they understand that people are doing so. If they gave the result at the government center, people went to the clinic pastor to do the contact test.
Yes.
And yes, they are not happy about that, and it's why they decided to have only one center for the COVID test. And it makes things very complicated for us, really.
So what is the treatment she is receiving? Is your daughter receiving any treatment?
Yes, she's receiving a treatment. I think I don't know the product, but it's a kind of, really, I don't know. It's six tablets of drug, and she needs to take 1 tablet in the morning and 1 tablet in the evening for 3 days.
Okay.
Yeah, for 3 days. So it's what she is doing, and they said even if she finished the treatment, she needs to stay at home for 1 week before coming to the new tests. Yes.
So minimum is 9 days after treatment begins.
Exactly.
And now do another test to verify whether.
Exactly. Wow. It's 9 days. Yeah.
So there no more quarantine people.
Yes, I think she's at home. They didn't ask her to be in quarantine because I think she didn't have symptoms. She is really with no symptom.
Wow.
So they didn't put her in quarantine.
Okay. They call it quarantine.
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 Yes.
Quarantine. Okay.
Wow. Well, no problem. How much does the test cost in Niger and the treatment?
25,000 CFA, but the treatment is free.
Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Ali, this is not CFA.
Yeah.
In English.
Yes, we said what?
In English is CFA. CFA, not CFA.
Okay, thank you. CFA, okay. CFA, okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So the other two, your other 2 daughters are already with you at home.
Yes. Currently, they are with me at home.
Okay.
Yes. Currently, it's the eldest and the middle one.
Okay.
Yes.
Because the last one is 9 years old.
Yes, 9 years old. Yes.
But Mr. Ali, what are you waiting for? Africans should have many children.
Sorry. We have one who is 1 year.
This is the news. This is what I wanted to hear. That Mr. Ali is still very active. If not, your family members, especially your mother and her sisters and your grandparents, will force you to take another wife.
In fact, really, I received many pressure to say that what are we waiting, even for this case, the one who is 9 before having a sister, they are asking me, Why?
They were asking you.
They were asking me what I'm waiting to have for this girl to have a sister or a yes. Always, my mom and my aunt are asking me, oh, what are
Good.
you waiting? This one
What?
have 9. I will waiting what? Please.
Yes, I don't know what the problem is with our parents in Africa when it comes to children, but
Yeah.
they look at them. Some of them who come and ask you this question, what are you waiting for? They themselves are married and will not be happy if their husband brings in a new wife.
Exactly.
But they will be happy if you, their brother. Yes. Okay. But this week, did you work? Did you go to work this week?
Yes, I want to work regularly only on Friday. On Friday, as you know, my family arrived in first day night around 2 a.m.
Okay,
So
on Thursday night, on Thursday.
Yes, on Thursday,
Yes.
on Thursday night.
Yes.
On Thursday night, so I was at the airport until around 3 a.m.
Oh my God.
Yes. So when I was back at home, I slept until 9 a.m. and I went to office around 10 a.m.
Okay.
So yes. So Friday was not really a regular day, but anyway, I already informed my boss that will happen. So she said me it's okay.
Okay. Wait,
Yes, but
she told me.
she told me, okay. She told me. She
She
said me,
told
okay.
me, yes, because you cannot say, you can say she said it was okay.
She said it was okay, but I cannot. She said me.
No, you cannot say you. It told me or said to me. You must, when you use said, if you want to use me, it must be preceded by to.
Okay.
Or she said that. She said that. Said
that
to me.
okay.
She said that. But the best one is to use told or tell me.
Yes,
Told me.
Okay.
Okay.
Told me.
Yes.
Yes. So she told me it's okay. I can do so. So I arrived around 10 a.m. in the office, but I
AM, not AM. AM.
AM.
Yes.
AM. But I stayed there until around 8 p.m. on
Okay,
Sunday.
at the office.
Yes, at the office, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So you paid back. You paid back or you repaid.
Yes, I
the
paid
office,
back.
the hours, the morning hours.
Exactly. I paid back the morning hours. Yes.
Okay.
I paid back the morning hours. Yes, exactly.
So your boss is a woman.
She's a woman, a French woman.
Okay.
Yeah,
Which means she's the country director.
Exactly. She's the country director. Yes. She's the country director. Exactly. Yeah.
And you as an African,
Yeah.
a Muslim,
Yes.
who is a boss.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you work with a female boss?
I think I used to do so since a long time. I had many
female
boss. Yes, I
bosses,
think
female bosses.
female bosses,
Yes.
This is, I think, my fourth female boss. This
Wow.
one. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and I mean, since she is the one who identified me, and she came to ask me if I'm available to work with her, because as I told you, initially I was a project manager here. I was not yes, as the program coordinator, but I started really as supervisor and then a project manager. So I was working as a project manager, and she she stayed in Chad since 2015. She was in Chad.
Okay.
Yes, she was in Chad. So she knew everyone, and she know the context, and she is a anthropologist.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yes, yes. So she is really someone who, and I think before Chad, she worked in Central Africa, and she also stayed in Cameroon. Really, she have a very good experience living in Africa, and
Okay.
yes. So I think it's okay. She is very open. She is someone who respect people, and I think yeah, she give me all the respect I deserve, I think.
Okay, she gives me, she has, she
She
gives.
she
Don't forget
gives me,
my
yes.
S.
Okay.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
has, yes, she has. Okay, okay.
She has a very broad knowledge of Africa and the
Yes,
context, the
yes,
environment.
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Exactly.
But do you have maybe some trainings in your organization to be able to assist the employees to be able to assist them to to adapt to a multi-sexual not relationship, but work environment where they work? Because you see, I have worked with people, Africans, Muslims especially,
Mhm.
yes, who have a very high opinion of themselves as men when it comes to working with women. It is sometimes complicated. So I don't know whether within your organization you have trainings to assist people to work in such a multicultural environment.
This is a very good question, Mr. Ning. If I was able to share with you my screen, I will just show you my certificate I obtained last week.
Okay.
This is an obligation for each staff to have the certificate. It's a training called JEDI, Gender Equality, Diversity, and Inclusion.
Okay.
So I think you are a very good person to be in the development.
Yes, I did development studies. I told you.
Okay, okay, yes,
Yes,
yes.
I have
Uh,
a I have a diploma in development studies from
okay,
Pan-African Institute of Development.
okay,
Yes.
okay,
Then
okay,
in
okay,
Cameroon we have two. We have
okay,
Institut Pan-Africain de Développement d'Afrique de l'Ouest here in Douala.
okay.
And then we have another one in Boya for the Anglophones.
Boya. Okay, okay,
Yes, for the
okay,
Anglophones.
okay,
And in 2007,
okay,
I did a 1-year training in development
okay,
studies.
okay,
Yes,
okay,
and honestly, it changed my life because,
okay,
yes, it changed my life and my vision,
okay,
first of all, of Africa, of my
okay,
of my community, my village, my
okay,
family.
okay, okay, okay,
Yes,
okay,
and
okay,
we'll come to that. We'll come
okay,
to really know what is the problem with Africa. Is it
okay,
is it that we are poor? Is
okay,
it governance?
okay,
Or it is that we as Africans, we don't know our priorities?
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
I think this is many topics really.
Yes.
Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. And this training, this Jedi training is, as I said, it's a mandatory training for each
Okay.
staff. You need to give the certificate to the human resources to show that you you realize the training. And this is, as I said, really mandatory training. And in this training, you need to understand clearly the notion of gender, the notion of diversity, the notion of inclusion. This is very important notion to know, and you will sign at the end like a commitment, to say that I'm committed to do so and so, to ensure that in my organization I will not let people to violate the the organization rule and regulation related to gender, to diversity and inclusion. So this is, yes, this is very important, and we are looking currently to put in place a kind of observatoire
Yes.
to, yes, exactly, to go beyond the theory, but in practice, how we can look to that and to be sure that people are applying what they learn in the theoretical courses. So it's
Okay.
something on which we are working currently.
Yes, but in your organization, do you have situations where gender poses a problem? For example, gender issues pose a problem among staff.
Yes, yes, yes. We have some cases. Me personally, I manage some cases.
Okay.
I manage some cases personally because I can give you one example.
Okay.
In our grant team, uh, since I think IRC in Chad started activities on field, our grant coordinator was always a male.
Okay.
Yes, it's always a man who is the grant coordinator.
Okay.
But on 2020, we have for the first time a woman, who was recruited as grant coordinator. And at this time in her team, people start saying that they will not accept to follow her order. And I mean, it's like they are not happy that the direction of IRC decided to appoint a woman on this position.
Okay.
And yes, it become initially it was not official. They are speaking, and we hear that they are speaking about those things. And I was like the responsible to be sure that who is the one who is developing such ideas in the grant team, and to speak with them to understand why.
Okay.
And yes, and I organized a meeting with the grant team to discuss with them about this issue. And I hear from them directly saying that the problem is the one who is now the coordinator. She is already in relationship with someone in the logistic team, and the one on the logistic team who is the girl, who is the boyfriend of the grant coordinator, is saying that always your boss, I have always your boss in my bed, so she is looking for me. You know, something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So and they are feeling like it's not serious to have a boss who someone in the office can say that she's always in my bed and he didn't have respect for her. So, and I said, but
Wow.
what is your problem in that, please? The history of his bed and the work, it's two things different. But I think really I manage many cases like this one, and sometimes it's during informal discussion with people, you can hear some kind of saying, oh, she's a female, oh, she cannot, she is not strong to take decision, something like this.
Wow. But did you convince the ground team to stay focused?
Yeah, yes, I think according to my experience and according also to what I learned, I really discussed with ground team to say that we just need to avoid putting on the table the question of difference while in the teamwork, because the fact that if she is not able to support you or to give you the good guidance in the work, if she is not able to help you to resolve some issue in the work, if she is not able to make the team, I can understand. But since these are her responsibilities, I mean, you need to focus on that, not on the other thing, because we as manager, we are looking about her capacities to deliver results, her capacity to make the team, her capacity to really have qualitative job and to mobilize resources for the organization. So it's what is our objective and the criteria. So we are not looking for other thing. And this is the same for each one of you. Everyone has to achieve his objective and to have in work. And we will not waste time discussing about who is female, who is male. We will not doing so. But I think it took times really before observing change in the team. It took time, but since a moment I can say it's okay. She also make much effort to have people with her and to change the mindset about the appreciation on her. I think she really have much effort on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, just because I think at work, that is the most sensitive thing.
Yeah.
Gender issues. A woman working on a team with men, especially if the woman is beautiful, and yes, and she wants to do her job the way she has to do it. It always creates conflict. Yes, please. This word is, you have pronounced it twice. The first time you said human resources, but now you said human resources. That's good. Resources. Please look at this word, mandatory, not Tory. It is mandatory.
Mandatory.
Obligatory, not Tory. Obligatory.
Okay.
Compulsory. So when it ends with O-R-Y, you don't pronounce the O. You just say tree or zri. Mandatory, obligatory, compulsory. Hello?
Okay. Okay. Yes. I'm just looking on my chat when you write it.
Okay.
Yes,
so,
I saw it mandatory, obligatory, compulsory. Yes.
Good. Then that word is not violate. It's violate. Vio.
Violet.
Violate. Violence.
Violent.
Violent.
Violence.
Good.
Violent. Okay.
Good. And
Violent.
then what you were saying, observatoire.
Yes.
It can be observatory, yes, but the best expression is a monitoring center.
Monitoring center. Okay. Yes, it's the point. A monitoring center. Okay.
Good. Monitoring center. And you
Okay.
use in, not on, in this position, a woman in this position.
Okay,
In.
not on this position.
No, in this
Okay.
position.
In this position. Okay.
Yes. Then for year, l'année, year and month, January to December, you use in January, in December, we are in September, not on September, or in 2020. For example, your country director started as country director in 2020 and 2020 in.
Okay.
Not on.
Okay.
Please,
Okay,
the person in charge of, you are the person in charge of, not the person, the responsible of. Le responsable de is the person in charge of.
okay.
Yes, not the responsible of. No.
Okay.
So you were the person in charge of identifying the source of this rebellion. Rébellion. Une rébellion contre l'autorité. Say who is in charge of this rebellion in this organization? Okay. So please remember, le responsable de is the person in charge of.
Okay. Okay.
And then the past tense of hear is I heard.
I heard.
Yes, I heard.
Yes.
I heard that. And then
I heard that.
And then please, it's not informal, it's informal. Informal. In English is in, not en. In.
You know, this is something on which I need to work. In, and the and which is I think this is really something I need to work on. These two sound. I saw in the document you share. I have these two sounds.
Yes. No, don't worry. Don't worry about this. We are going step by step.
Okay, thank you.
At the end of September, we'll do an evaluation, and we will now know which work to give you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, no, continue. Yes.
Yes, I think the most important, I think, for me currently is really to feel like as I said in my
audio,
in my audio, yes, I think I feel like even in the meeting at the office, I think I'm really I'm not afraid of speaking. You know, this is very important for me.
That is the first step.
Yeah, because initially, really in the meeting, I was like, I want to speak, but now, really in the meeting, I'm feeling like, because just initially I didn't have someone. The way you are giving me feedback, you are listening to me, and you are understanding what I'm saying. So I understand that people can understand what I'm saying. I can make error. You can correct me. You know, so it make me confident. I think it really, yes, it makes me confident. Yeah.
So you have identified the steps. Step one is for you to be confident, to massacre the English. Nobody will nobody will judge you. And then the next step now is to arrange the English.
Okay.
So don't worry about that.
Okay.
Please, this word is female, not female, female.
Female.
And then sometimes you put responsa. It is responsibility, responsible, not responsa.
Responsibility. Responsibility. Okay.
Good.
I think
And then
maybe, yes, I'm looking responsibilities. Okay.
good. And then that word is the last word is criteria.
It's not criteria.
Yes,
Okay.
criteria,
Okay.
not criteria. Okay, yes, please let us stop here and then we come back in 5 minutes to read the text and then do some corrections.
Okay, that's good.
5 minutes only, please. Thank you.
Okay.